Hey guys, welcome back in the channel, and I'm back again. We'll discuss with you another important information which has been given in ISO 19650, right? So stay tuned with me until the last, and I ensure that you're gonna learn something very important, right? So in today's video, I'll be discussing about the BEP and information management, right? There is a figure which has been given in the ISO 19650, the figure number 9. I'm going to explain that figure. I'm going to describe that figure. That figure basically demonstrates that which aspects and stages of the project, you know, the BEP relates. Okay, what do I mean by that? That means which aspects and stages of the project are related to the BIM execution plan. That figure demonstrates all those details, right? I'll try my level best to transcript that figure into my words. For more or better understanding, you need to go to figure number 9 in 19650, right? So let us start without wasting much of our time. My dear friends, basically, when it comes to the project life cycle of a project, we may have 3 to 4 stages in that, right? So the very first stage starts from the in conventional terms, we say that these are pre-construction activities, but as per the language of this ISO 19650, they are known as conceptual design stage. Okay, the very first stage is the conceptual design stage, and then subsequently we're going to have detailed design stage, and finally issue for construction. So when it comes to the issue for construction, we may have two further subcategories. What are those? So the first subcategory is the BIM integration. In BIM integration, mainly we are focused about the preparation of BIM models. Now coming to the design management and approval, as the name suggests itself, design management and approval. That means the preparation of designs and all, and the review of those documentation, right? Conflict or clash detection analysis, engineering analysis it consists, and the preparation of advanced visualizations and all, and their approval, right? Now there is a stage which is I would say kind of transitional stage, because it is in between from the conceptual design to the construction phase. So there is a stage which is known as tender stage, tenders preparation. So in tender preparation, we are more inclined toward the preparation of documentation, material procurement, planning, right? 4D simulation, 4D schedule simulation, 5D schedule simulation, visualization, model documentation, and all. Okay, and then finally we are good to go with the tenderings. Okay, now once the tendering are done, we entered into the construction phase, right? So in construction phase, basically there are two critical things. One is the planning, and another one is the progress tracking. Planning, by planning, we all understand that the planning of 4D schedule or planning of 5D schedule simulations, all right, the construction planning, the deliverables, the milestones, achievement, and all. When it comes to the progress tracking, my dear friends, progress tracking means, you know, we need to analyze whether we are able to achieve the desired progress or not. We need to compare the two progresses, what we envisaged, what we anticipated, and what we have actual achieved, right? So this is all about progress tracking. And then finally we have verifying the GC certificates, okay, the completion certificates as well. uh, Now adding to this, as I mentioned, just before the construction phase and the conceptual design stage, in between there is a transitional phase which was tendering. And now again, when we are about to move to the handover phase or the facility maintenance phase, just from the construction phase, we may have another transitional activity which is known as collecting data, right? Collecting data is nothing but, collection of non-BIM information, and sometimes, as-built documentation we need to collect, and we need to, you know, keep it as a record purpose, right? Now, post that, we're going to enter into the facility maintenance phase, right? Uh, that means the project is just completed. Now we are in the handover phase, and we need to focus on the as-built documentation, as-built record models, as-built, BIM models we need to keep, and then we need to follow the COBI for the, keeping the data as per the COBI format. COBI is Construction Organization Building Information Exchange. That is the standard. We need to keep the data as per the COBI's format. Okay. Now, last but not the least is the facility maintenance. Facility maintenance BIM models. We need to keep those models for the future reference, my dear friends. Okay. Now, let me summarize these three stages which I have just completed. First is a conceptual design stage in which we have all the design related issues, detailed design and all. Then we are going to enter to the tendering phase. Just after the tendering phase, we will be entering into the construction phase, right? And then we have the the collecting data phase, which is a transitional phase, and finally the facility maintenance phase, that is the handover of the facility. Okay. And after that, if we can consider the demolition or renovation of the building, and then the cycle goes on, right? This is a cycle which will be going on. Okay. And then parallelly, we need to have some quality checks or quality controls, okay, at every phase. Say for example, if I'm talking about the BIM integration, so BIM integration, basically overall federated BIM models, we need to check the quality at the same moment. Parallelly, these quality check will be going on. All right. Another example is, suppose, as-built documentation. This is related to the collection of data. So documentation packages, we need to be very sure whether it is as per the COBI's format or not, whether the data which we are collecting is uh, complying to the COBI's format or the desired format which we want or not. So this is all about the BIM execution plan and information management as per ISO 19650. I hope you have understood this concept. If not, please do let me know in the comment box. For more information and detailed information, you need to follow my channel, which is BIM Tag on YouTube, and Facebook group as well. That is BIMosphere. I would request you guys please to hit the like button, because it gives me a really, really, uh, you know, enthusiasm or motivation, right? I'm Barviz Khan signing out until we meet again.